Okay, வணக்கம் மக்களே, welcome back to the stream. As usual, உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சதான் டைட்டிலையும் போட்டிருக்கேன். First Deus Ex and then PUBG PC. Deus Ex நம்ம இது போன இதில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஓகே, இங்கே வால்யூம் கம்மி பண்ணலாம்ல. 1 செகண்ட். நான் இங்கே உள்ளே போனோன்னு இங்கே கம்மி பண்ணிக்கிறேன் எனக்கு ஹெட்ஃபோனில். ஸோ அந்த டனல் பாம்பிங்கில் வந்து ஒரு எவிடன்ஸ் ஒன்று எடுத்து கொடுத்துருந்தோம். அதுதான் அது யார்கிட்ட கொடுத்துருந்தோம், அந்த ஸ்மைலி கிட்ட கொடுத்துருந்தோம். ஸோ ஓகே, ஸோ இப்போ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா he could go anywhere and hover. TF29's new psychologist had to clear him for active duty. Okay. Actually, நம்ம cleared actually இப்போ.
State police are still hauling out bodies.
இப்போ நம்ம மிஷன் என்னன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா meet Vega in the LIMB lab. Okay.
I'm not gonna do his fucking job. Who the fuck are you? Thanks. Keep digging.
My God, Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Prahadovos just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up IntelliCam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of...
Oh my God, audio போதா?
enemies. The people who bombed the train station. You don't think they'd love to know where we are? You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
Okay.
I'm gonna need more information about this snoop of yours.
I don't know for sure that our cover's been blown, but if it has, we need to know before our enemies have a chance to do something about it.
You got an MO in this hacker?
At first I thought it might be the Collective.
But you're not convinced.
Not Janus's style to leave crumbs this big. But whoever it is, they risk exposing us. If the Collective ever found out where we operate... My God, Jensen.
Maybe Janus knows already.
Hey, don't say shit like that. I get nervous enough as it is. I need you to find out as much as you can about our Snoop. Make sure we're not in danger.
Alright, you have any leads?
I traced our hacker Snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hlavny. Just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
Didn't get held up at a checkpoint or something, did you? I'm inside the clinic waiting for you.
Sorry, Alex. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hope you're not losing sight of what's important here. Sorry, this place just brings back memories. Don't take too long.
It feels like everyone is paranoid.
More than a few around.
Shame on you.
You want me to keep giving you updates every few minutes?
Either something will happen or it won't.
Just
Actually,
drop
the
it.
charge போட்டு தான்
No one
வச்சிருந்தேன். But still, charge கம்மியா இருக்கா எனக்கு.
Starting to think we're in.
Hey, glad you can make it. Any trouble getting away?
Miller's been giving me some leeway, but not much. I did survive a terror attack.
You and me both. God, sometimes I really hate this city. It used to welcome people like us, go out of its way to entice Augs to live here. This clinic was built because Prague saw us as its future. Now, look at it.
Times change, Alex.
I know, trust me, even got the scars to prove it.
We've been working together for a few months now. Still don't know much about you.
What, you trolling for my secrets now?
Just the good ones. How did you join the Juggernaut Collective?
They got me out of a tough spot. Before the incident. I was working for Bell Tower flying VIPs around Panama, and I stumbled into something big. Something very important people didn't want anyone to know about. So, they ordered Bell Tower to kill me.
Janus warned you? Got you out?
A friend of Janus's, someone in the collective who used to work for Bell Tower too. You don't mess with these people, Adam. Not by yourself. I learned that the hard way.
You're a valuable asset. The collective could have sent you anywhere. Why Prague?
You really need to ask? Ever since the incident, paranoia and racism are eating this city alive. The whole world's watching just to see how Prague handles its AUG problem.
Didn't realize the entire collective was pro-AUG.
Not everyone is. But we all know our real enemies need chaos to operate in. Play the right chord, pull the right string, and Prague has plenty of that.
You said we got something?
Yeah, listen to this.
A little heads up would have been nice.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on ARC.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at Vesellife, and Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send me the reports if you want me to prove it, because ARC don't operate in North America.
They're setting up ARC, Adam. They sent you into that ambush in Dubai, and now they want to pin everything on the Augmented Rights Coalition. I told you Miller was dirty.
Agreed. Doesn't look good. He's pulled me off Dubai, put me on the transition bombing. Okay, sound.
I agree, it doesn't look good. He's pulled me off Dubai, put me on the train station bombing. I think he's about to send me to Gollum City.
The Udalek complex? You're not gonna like it there. It was built by the Santo Group as temporary housing for transient workers. But now...
Now it's home to every unlicensed dog in the Czech Republic. And it's where ARC's made its headquarters.
Shit, man. What are they planning?
We need to play this smart, Alex. Think about what we heard. What was that bit about VersaLife?
You mean the break-in that never happened? Yeah, I started digging into that right after I decrypted the conversation.
What'd you find?
Like I said, man, it's the break-in that never happened. VersaLife is one of the biggest pharma companies on the planet, the only one still manufacturing neuropozyne. If it got broken into, it would have been big news.
So why are they saying it did? VersaLife doesn't produce just neuropozyne. They've got a huge research and development division.
Yeah? So? What does that have to do with ARC? Why frame them for break-in?
They want them to look like terrorists. I guess it depends on what they'll say was stolen. See what the collective can dig up. If this really is a conspiracy, that break-in will be the thread to pull on.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna finish my investigation. Find out who really bombed the station. I'll let you know when I turn up.
Same here. Good luck, Adam.
Miller, we still going to Gollum City?
You are. Meet me at Kopecki's puppet shop. Your pilot's en route. I'll brief you there.
Copy that.
They love to tear us apart.
Understood. When did they close the puppet shop?
Ridiculous.
It's been closed.
Put
for
together
ages.
with chewing gum and
Maybe a year
failing.
or more. My niece
bombs
loved
we
those
see
little
fall apart.
marionettes they used to have. The ones that look like dogs. I was going to get one for her birthday. You could get her a real dog. She's an irresponsible little lady.
So what happened? Things are getting worse here. Look, I gotta go. I'll call you later.
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle. We're just waiting on chicane.
So tell me about this new lead then. The Intellicam footage.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They show an org in a yellow hoodie, dropping bags where each bomb went off.
You ran facial recognition? Got an ID?
Couldn't see his face. But the bags are the same ones used by Talis Rucker and his aid workers in the Utilet complex.
That's a stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took up residence in that ghetto. Rucker needs to answer for these attacks. Here's chicane now.
Am I late? Are you too early?
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms, not when he's surrounded by fanatics. Getting into Gollum isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. ARC territory is fiercely defended. No one sets foot in there.
Not even the state police?
They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Gollum City. He bought his way in.
Blackmailed would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis. One that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utilet complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I've made a deal with an ARC prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past ARC's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district. Number 237. Any questions?
You ask me, Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
These days, the lines tend to be blurred.
But Rucker was a highly respected doctor, with no military training. What am I missing here?
Rucker is a man of deeply held convictions, with an unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
You really believe Ark is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
Ark has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Even Dubai? Rucker and the Coalition are still confined to Gollum City. They have a heavy police presence keeping an eye on them.
Gollum isn't a concentration camp. You grease the right palms, you can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
So get me the evidence to prove otherwise. Get to tell us, Rucker, and bring him in, Agent.
Got it.
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
Goddamn, Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
Nah, I like my limp. Keeps me honest. You ready to light out?
I still have something I need to take care of before we leave. Experience.
I still have some things I need to take care of before we leave.
Alright. Go on then, get your shit sorted. I'll be here, waiting.
Okay.
Would you piss off to pull this duty?
All right, moving back out. That was terrifying.
Nemůžu se dočkat.
Don't think I even have the right parts with me.
Papíry, prosím.
This is getting to be a real pain.
Chvilku strpení, prosím. Skenuju. Co pak tady máme? OK. Žádný problémy? Tak jo, Augu. Můžeš jít dál.
No trouble, right?
No, there is no better time. Bye.
So wait. What you're telling me is that you're more concerned about crime.
I have searched for salvation, and I have found the answer.
That's very interesting.
Join us. In our bodies, our augmented bodies, lie our salvation. Use of the CO2 rays.
Here are our top stories. And
Adam, thanks for calling me back, son. I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all...
I'm not interested in your sympathy, Seraph. We've got more important things to discuss. Like my doctor finding dormant AUGs hidden in my system.
What?
Dormant experimental AUGs. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Adam, you know the decisions I made for you 2 years ago.
Yes or no?
No! All the work we did on you was above board. You have my word on that. What exactly did you find?
Experimental test AUGs spliced into my system. Kohler said something about a neodymium shell. Who would have designed something like that?
God, you've got a Titan AUG? It's impossible. It was just a concept.
You just said this wasn't you.
It wasn't. The DoD showed me schematics 3 years ago and asked me if I thought it could work. It was designed by somebody else, Vadim Orlov. Megan and I interviewed him once, but he wouldn't have fit in.
Orlov? Sounds Russian. Who is he? Why wouldn't he have fit in?
He was supposed to be a boy wonder, a neuroscience prodigy. Got his master's degree in Moscow, post-grad in the US. His grades were off the chart, but his theories were sketchy at times. Megan said his ethics were questionable.
Megan? Megan Reed said that? The woman who gave you my DNA to experiment with?
We didn't hire him, Adam. 2 minutes into the interview, and I could tell Orlov didn't like his ideas being challenged by anyone. Least of all, a strong woman like your ex.
These schematics you saw, don't suppose you kept a copy?
They were classified. I never had a copy. The only reason I even saw them was because the Defense Department valued my opinion. Seraph Industries did good work back in the day. When we signed a schematic, you knew it was solid.
I've got to find this guy.
Adam, let me track him down for you. I'm leaving for London soon. I've got meetings with Nathaniel Brown and the Santo group there. But I can make phone calls, reach out to people. Seraph Industries may be gone, but my name still carries weight in certain circles.
Okay, something ஏதோ மறைக்கிறானுங்க.
Do it. Contact me by infolink when you have something.
I won't let you down on this. I never felt right about losing touch with you after Panchea. When I heard you'd shown up in Detroit alive a year after everyone thought you were dead. Why didn't you get in touch with us?
I couldn't. Rescue crews pulled me out of the ocean and dumped me in a clinic in Alaska. Nobody knew who I was. For a long time, neither did I.
My God, son, you don't think... I mean, that could have been when...
Find Orlov, Seraph. I've got questions I need answered.
I will, I promise. I'll call you.
இவனை ஏமாத்துறான். ஸோ இந்த அட்டாக்கே மாலை கலிப் பண்ணுறதுக்கு தான் நினைக்கிறேன். Bad boys, sir. Bad boys. Confirm the thing.
Are you sure? I do not think that sounds right.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Where will they attack next?
Power to the
Dars
people.
is the man. He'll set you up.
To them, I am no longer a person. I'm just the control, and we are all...
You want to do business? The man is over there.
I think you are exaggerating. That is just a fear on both sides.
Whatever you need, I've got it. You want praxis, eh? Biocell, hypostim, painkillers?
I might be interested.
Nice.
I sell these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Buy something.
ஏய் லூஸ் பையில ஏறா வாங்குறேன். Wow, weapons, crafting pots, ammunition. Not enough, not enough. Why are always not enough? Okay. 4x scope. Already ஒன்று இருக்கு. அதெல்லாம் வாங்க நம்மள்கிட்ட காசு இல்லை. Oh my god, we are pichakarans. Okay, Tesla cartridge, SIM processor chip. இதில் ஏதாவது விற்கிறதுன்னு தெரியலையே. பார்க்கலாம். ஓகே, இது கூட கலெக்ட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். பயோசெல் தான் இல்லை, வாங்கிக்கலாமா? ஓகே, ஒன் பயோசெல், ரெண்டு இது பெயின் கில்லர் போதும்.
Yes, good choice.
Okay, leave.
I have everything I need.
By now, you...
The Church of the Machine God does not claim to have all the answers, brothers and sisters.
Single use. Alternatively, biocell can also be used to power some electrical equipment.
Cells, painkillers, right over there.
Church of the Machine God does not claim to have all the answers, brothers and sisters. Join us, brother. It is the beginning of a new age, and like always, change is dirt and fire.
Make a chance.
Nice time for a wash. Ahoy, I'm here. Stop calling me.
We won't push you aside.
Po nádraží z důvodu oprav uzavřeno. Omlouváme se za komplikace.
Okay, small இது முடிக்கணும்ல அதெல்லாம் மறந்துட்டேன் செகண்டரி மிஷன்ஸ் போயிருக்கூடாது
Damn thing is always breaking down.
Calibrator. அது பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இங்கே ட்ராவல் பண்ணும் இதெல்லாம் முடிச்சு தான் ஸோ சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள் லைக் பண்ணுங்கள் கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்கள்
They are involved. How to stop it?
Stay out there.
Like I'm always telling you, Lalo, people in all country are more genuine. They treat each other with respect. If a man has something to say, he says it to your face. Politely. That is what...
Go away, Clegg. We're closed.
Oh, he is not here to gamble, Vano. Are you?
You're Otar?
I am Mr. Botkovelli, yes. And who are you?
I'm here on behalf of a concerned third party.
Oh, you hear that, Mano? Our guest is a very private person.
I found it pays to be cautious when you don't know exactly who you're dealing with.
That is true. But sometimes it can create problems which could have been avoided had they been more forthcoming. If neither man is willing to compromise, they cannot reach a satisfactory understanding.
I would like to avoid any misunderstandings.
Good. So in this case, since you already know my name, and no doubt other things about me, I think you owe me the same courtesy.
இதை சொன்னால் சண்டை நடக்கும். டாட்ஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். I think the best way to describe me is a troubleshooter and a friend of work caller. He tells me you have a shipment for him, so I figured I'd do him a favor and pick it up.
I think the best way to describe me is a troubleshooter and a friend of Vaclav Kohler. He tells me you have a shipment for him, so I figured I'd do him a favor and pick it up.
Look, Father. The man who still believes in dealing honestly. But only up to a point. Kohler must have told you that I refused to give him the calibrator. You know, dealing with bugs these days is bad business. How desperate Kohler must be to send someone like you. And the answer is still no.
Okay.
Dealing with Kohler is risky, but he's proven to be dependable. Not always easy to find that these days. I need him to do some repairs, and he needs the calibrator to do it.
What do you think, Vano? Are we hearing the full truth now? I think we are. But your self-interest is causing me some concern. Still, you have managed to intrigue me. So tell me, how far are you willing to go to help your friend, Kohler?
If Kohler needs my help, I'll do whatever needs doing.
What do you think, Vano? Could this man be useful? I think he could. It is like I am always telling him, you can get a lot accomplished just by having a conversation. I will let you have the calibrator.
Thanks. And what's it gonna cost me?
Listen to the man, Vano. Even when he gets what he wants, he does not trust it. What shall we do with such a man? What will it cost? A favor.
What kind of favor?
Don't worry. I will let you know in due time. It won't be too painful. Not for you. What do you say? Do we have a deal, Mr.
Jensen? We have a deal.
Excellent. Upstairs in my office, you will find Kohler's calibrator. I will be in touch.
Might go ballistic and kill us all.
All right, Kohler. I've got your neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
I got this other client, you know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither do I, Kohler. Call me when you're ready.
Nobody left to pay you?
Taking that is only the third business is business. Secondly,
Just make it through this shift.
taken.
problem இல்ல.
No, no more. I don't care what you do. I don't care about your freaking.
இது வந்து pure role playனா இதுதான் வரும். எல்லாம் இதுவே இல்லாம ஆட்டோ
Nothing but overcome the flaws of the flesh. In our own bodies lies our salvation.
This is not the place for you.
When legislation forces augmented people out of their homes and into sequestered environments, there's no reason involved, only fear and expedience. That's why I moved to the Utrecht complex.
I thought you were forced to leave your native Germany.
That one was me!
அங்கதான் போக சொன்னானுங்க போனா சுடுறான் Construction and technology boomed there in the early 2020s. Really? அடா பாவீங்களா 2020ஸ்ல கொரோனா வந்து மொத்த கண்ட்ரியுமே ஸ்காண்ட் ஆயிடுச்சுடா இதுவாயிடுச்சுடா அப்படி சைலண்ட் ஆயிடுச்சுடா
I hope not to.
We won't push you
No
aside
more.
for your
I don't care what you do. I don't care about your freaking. Nice time for open.
I was lost like you, friend. In the face of persecution and hatred, I broke. I hated myself and my augmented body, but no longer. In our bodies, in our augmented bodies, lies our salvation, seekers. We carry the seeds of divinity within us and the future of the neo-human race. Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something, some meaning, but never seem to find satisfaction? We have the answer. Seek and you will find, friends. You will find meaning in the arms of the machine. You will find belonging. The Church of the Machine God does not claim to have all the answers, brothers and sisters. Only
Now
all
what?
the answers you need.
Reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair,
Zasraná
unbiased,
plechovka.
and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. And now for a close look at events making headlines around the world. The impact of the AUG incident is still being felt 2 years after the fact. Fear, hatred, violence.
The humans here must want out.
Augmented bodies lies our salvation. Join
We
us,
are
brother.
at the brink of a new age. Man, can't shake the shakes.
I have searched for salvation. Like found answers.
One second. Dealing in colors. The courtyard just outside my building is a hotspot for especially neon. One gang have been dealing there day and night. According to some information I found, the apartment they use as a base operation is 22 children. That's 2 floors down from where I live. Okay.
Yes, boss. These are troubled times indeed.
Santo, restoring the past and building.
No doubt many newspapers were horrified by that story I brought to you last week, in which a suicide gunman ruthlessly attacked a small augmented community near Salon. Today, I'm here to bring you a glimmer of hope. European-based construction... Scientist Santo has successfully convinced the Tanzanian government to become a signatory. Secure housing complexes where oppressed groups can live in
Zatracený augové. Naser si augu. Nic než zasranej stroj a nebezpečnej. Nic než zasranej stroj a nebezpečnej. Za těchhle podmínek s váma mluvit nebudu. Nic než zasranej stroj a nebezpečnej.
Terror attack. 251. Butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us.
Youth of the neo-human race. We
All
have
must be
suffered
read.
long enough. Come, pilgrims. Do not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer. Faith
You live
in
upstairs,
machine
yes?
God will bring you
You should be alright for a while. No way they are evicting you.
friends. In face of persecution and hatred, I broke. Praise the machine
Peace,
God.
Seeker.
I have searched.
Seeker, are you prepared for the ascension?
I think you've got the wrong guy.
No, I can see your purity. You are close, so close, and the Singularity Church of the Machine God can help take you the rest of the way. You know of it?
I don't think your church can help me get where I'm going.
Each of us lives with needs and desires, begging and howling for attention, for fulfillment. We barely have time to ponder what, if anything, lies beyond this wretched world.
And you have some idea of what that might be?
I am but a servant, tasked with spreading the word and offering hope to those who have none. But I have the teachings of the church to guide me. What would you like to know?
Nothing right now.
Ver?
But never seem to find satisfaction. We have the answers.
Stay in control.
I have searched for salvation, but I have found the answers. Wisdom lies in the machine, God, friend. Joystick. Seek and you will find. You will find.
Let us know what you think. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live.
ஆனா இதை என்ன பண்றதுன்னே தெரியல.
We cast the seeds of divinity. Open your eyes, true friend. Come, pilgrims. Do not hesitate.
The premises are secure. Continuing general.
Okay, dealing with Taurus வெளிகவுலே travel ஆகும் படம் மியூசியம் போறோம்.
Control mode.
I got something.
So guys, subscribe பண்ணுங்க, like பண்ணுங்க, comment பண்ணுங்க.
If you want to be an accessory,
Santo and augmented
Děkujeme za spolupráci během stavu nouze.
Don't think I even have the right nut.
Do not push your luck.
I wish we could just shoot any of you. Damn, I'll never get this done. Looks like more overtime.
Daylight's wasting, boy. In case you haven't noticed. You good to go yet?
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talos Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss. Jensen, you still got all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? I was in Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just...
You must submit to an identification scan.
Initiate security scan.
Welcome to Golem City, Clank.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep.
Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to automatic and have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
You people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Sokol. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do not have.
It's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that. But maybe I can help. What happened?
Like you care. My husband is gone. Tibor said he had a way of getting us out of Golem City. A contact with... Wait. Who are you?
I'm the contact.
And maybe there is a chance.
There's always a chance.
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushan, he asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something? Don't just stand there. They need help. Please.
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Golem, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get you any kindness with them.
That's all right. I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. I'll contact you after I find him.
You think we like this?
Život na ulicích je marný. Život na ulicích je marný.
Over there.
With you.
Zítra už to asi nepřežiju. Já tady umrznu.
Not start anything, thanks. We have to stop.
I see just one arc, son of a bitch.
Já tady umrznu.
2, 3. 1, 2.
Zítra už to asi nepřežiju.
Bust in there and clean them out.
Robert, nikoho to nevím.
Let's check.
And in the disguise பண்ணி போடலாம் கிடையாதுடா அவங்கள்ட்ட. Bad boys.
Hey, brother, watch it. The cops are everywhere today.
I noticed that. Are you Tibor?
Yes, you're late, Interpol.
I know. I spoke to your sister-in-law. She told me what happened.
Adila, is she all right?
It seems like she can take care of herself.
Yes, she can. You know I can't help you. It's too dangerous now.
Tibor, I can get you out of here.
And then what? They go back to my housing unit and take me again?
And what if you're not there?
No. Please, that will just make it worse. They know who I am. They went after my family.
Interpol has promised to get you and your family out of here to safety.
Safety? There is no safety. Only tyrants who prey on the weak and the innocent.
All right, Tibor, listen. I understand why you can't come with me, but I still need to get to Rucker, or what happened to you and your family today will happen to others. I'll smooth it over with Interpol. Is there any other way you can help me?
There's a man, a smuggler, Louis Galois. He imports items for Talos, Neuropozyne, whiskey. He could get you in, but you'd have to do him a favor. He likes favors.
That's something. Any other ideas?
My keycard to get to Ark territory is gone. One of the cops took it. Probably still has it on him.
Thanks, I'll look into it.
Please, I know you don't owe me anything, but if you see my brother Dushan, help him. If anything happens to him, Adela will kill me.
Of that, I have no doubt. I'll see what I can do. Chicane, get a message to Miller. Sokol's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Jensen. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted. Let me know when you're in.
Doesn't matter if they're a grandmother or a schoolboy. If they have a log, they're a threat. Am I right?
I was saying that before the incident.
I can't believe they bomb our city and complain about their rights.
Exactly. Rucker talks about Algerites like they're a different race or something. Are their children born augmented? No, to hell with their rights. We should just get rid of all of them.
Mr. Jensen, this is Otar Botkovere. I hear you are in the Utulek complex.
Keeping tabs on me, Botkovelli?
It is time for that favor you owe me. There is a shopkeeper named Galwa in the City Markets. I want you to eliminate him.
I'm not in the assassination game.
How you take care of this problem is your business, but I expect you to keep your word.
You know how many times I've been robbed?
Ej, brnkačka, hledá hovno. Chtěli nás na to poslat nejmíň dva.
Fuck, I hate this place.
Wait a second. இவனைத்தானே அவன் காலி பண்ண சொல்லுவான். ஆமாண்டா, இது இப்போ செகண்டரி. கெட் ரிட் ஆஃப் கேலோஸ். Okay, first பேசுவோம். இவனால வேலை நடக்குது.
This is a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting any customers today, given the unpleasantness outside.
Are you Louis Galois?
I am. If this is a referral, may I ask which of my customers was impressed enough to recommend me?
Tibor Sokol.
Ah, poor Tibor. But how may I be of service?
When I spoke to Tibor, he said you can help me get into ARC territory, undetected.
What did he say, precisely?
That you bring supplies into Gollum for Talus Rucker, under the radar.
Tibor should be more careful what he says, and to whom.
He also said you would probably ask a favor in return.
Yes, as it happens, I do have a need for someone like you. The police have confiscated some neuropozyne of mine. They're keeping it in a storage locker at the entrance to the market.
So for you to give me access, all I have to do is get your stuff back from cops who are aggressively anti-AUG.
These are desperate times, unfortunately. And you do seem to be a very capable man.
If that's what it takes, fine.
Excellent. I will await your return. But before you go, might I interest you in making a purchase?
Let's talk about the Diwali crime family.
Who are they?
They're the people running organized crime in Prague. Their second in command is a man named Otar Botkavelli. Heard of him?
Heard of him?
No. I'm sorry, I haven't.
Well, that's too bad. I was hoping you could tell me why he wants me to kill you.
Shit! He wants me dead? Drug son of a bitch.
Sounds like you're starting to remember him now.
Yeah. Otar. He just slipped my mind for a moment.
That's not the only thing slipping.
Fine, smart guy. I work for Otar's boss, the head of the Diwali family, Radic Nikoladze. I spy on Otar's activities for Radic. Shit, I just realized the other Pakyan, Konstantin, he died in the train station bombing.
You're thinking Otar wants to get the second spy, you, out of the way and make a move against Radic.
I'm sure he'd love that. Those two have had their own private Cold War going on for years. But still, getting rid of me and Konstantin wouldn't be enough. Otar needs to gather more support in Prague and in Georgia.
But he could do it.
The only thing keeping him from consolidating his power is... well, me? But you're not really planning to kill me, are you?
No, I draw the line of assassination for the mob bosses.
No, I draw the line at assassination for would-be mob bosses.
Thank you. What can I do to repay you? Name it. Anything.
Vaclav Kolar. What's his connection to Radic?
Wait, I can't tell you that. Radic would kill me.
You said anything. Unless you'd prefer the alternative.
Damn it. Okay. Radic, Kolar, and I have a trilateral arrangement. Radic has an augmented leg. You just became the 5th living person to know that. So, I get Radic his neuropozyne, and Kolar maintains his leg. In return, Radic looks out for us.
He's not doing a great job of that. You're lucky Otar sent me instead of somebody else.
He won't stop with you either. I'd better get out of the country until this blows over. And I'll guess I'll have to retire the Louis Galois persona. Ah well, I had fun playing him.
Next time, try it with a French accent. Might be more credible.
Well, since I'm going to be abandoning this shop anyway, you might as well use my ARC access. I'll unlock the security door at the back of this room. Beyond that, there's a ladder that'll take you where you want to go.
Thanks.
Perhaps you would like to make a purchase before you leave. A small contribution to the Louis Galois Escape Fund.
ஏன்டா உன்னை விட்டு போனோம். Let's see what you got. I'll be on my way for now. உன்னை விட்டதே பெரிய விஷயம். என்ன வச்சிருப்பான் இவன்? ஓகே, என்ன வச்சிருக்கான்?
Let's see what you've got for sale.
These are all the goods I have available.
Bye. Weapons.
Credits are precious, I understand.
I'll be on my way for now.
As you wish. But I hope to see you again.
Thing you can do about it.
Barcavelli, it's Jensen. Your problem in the Udalek complex has been taken care of.
Good. I look forward to hearing the details. But that will have to wait, because I have other urgent matters keeping me busy at the moment. I will call you back shortly.
Jensen, getting lonely up here. Got an update for me?
Yeah. I discovered that favors are like currency in Gollum City. We're back on track. I'm heading for an area...
Victor, we got one. Patrolling the market, just like you said it would be.
I got it, brothers. Now, let's see what we've got here. These little guys can be tricky. Every once in a while, one of them will go off, even if you...
Okay.
Should have tried cutting the blue wire.
If only life was that simple. You are lost, brother? It looks like you might have taken a wrong turn.
You must be the welcoming committee.
No. I am Marchenko. And Marchenko, he is more of a guardian. Like the hound at the gates of hell. Yes?
I'm not real big on the classics.
That is a pity. What a man reads can tell you more about him than his face. Can I give you a little friendly advice?
I'm not looking for any help.
As you wish. But if you think you are just going to walk into the Jungle district, you are sadly mistaken. Shiny wrenches like you don't blend well in there.
I'll take my chances. I just want to see where Ark hides out.
We are not hiding from anyone.
Tell that to the cops down below.
Do not listen to police and all their bullshit about Ark. Those Lupotia pricks are everywhere, breaking heads, making their mess, and we have to deal with it. Better watch yourself. They won't go easy on you either, leash or no leash.
The cops wouldn't be here if Ark hadn't blown up a train station.
And where is the evidence?
But you're not denying it.
Sometimes blood needs to be shed in order to get people to pay attention. That is a fact of life. This city has the truth in its bones.
And what about the innocent people caught in the crossfire?
What is that term you Americans use? Collateral damage. This is the fate of any who do not choose a side. The right side!
It sounds like a threat.
Make of it what you will.
What you're talking about, that's terrorism.
Easy. I thought we were just two men having a conversation, discussing the issues of the day.
Like your friend Rucker? I see him on the net. He feel the same way you do?
Ah, yes. Talos. He is a good man. Strong, intelligent, principled. You could learn a lot from him.
I admit he's got a way about him. He talks and people listen. But is that enough?
He is no politician, if that is what you mean. Rucker gave up an easy life for our cause. He lives the struggle, just like the rest of us.
I respect anyone with principles. But in my experience, that doesn't get you much when the storm comes down.
Well, as much as a political debate stimulates me, you are pushing my patience, and I have work to do. You have had your warning. Get out of here, while you still can.
If that was your recruitment speech, I gotta tell you, it sucked. The way I see it, after the bombing, tide's turning against you. ARC has made itself public enemy number one.
Yes, it may seem that way. For now. Until then, Sergei! Be careful in there, Shiny. Huh? Nasty rumors of a wrench getting scratches on his finish will scare the tourists away. Yes. We'll be seeing you.
Chicane, patch me through to Miller.
Give him a message. Patch you through. What am I, your fucking secretary now?
Jensen, I thought you were back on track.
I am. But I need you to run a name through iLink. Viktor Marchenko. Got a feeling about this guy.
Fine. But remember, you're there for Rucker. If he's behind these attacks, everyone else will fall in line.
டேய் என்னடா தடிக்கு விழுந்தாலே சுத்துற தடிக்க பை ஓனா இருக்கும் என்னடா ஈரோனி இதுக்கெல்லாம் போய் ஸோ காய்ஸ் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 6:30 PM-க்கு வரும். PM. Okay guys, though வந்துட்டேன். Yes, game குள்ள போகலாம்.
Give him a message. Patch you through. What am I? The fucking secretary now.
Jensen, I thought you were back on track.
I am. But I need you to run a name through iLink. Victor Marchenko. Got a feeling about this guy.
Fine. But remember, you're there for Rucker. If he's behind these attacks, everyone else will fall in line.
Ooh. அது பாமா ஓகே சும்மா லேசர் பீம் அலாரம் தான் அடிக்கும் பார்த்துக்கலாம் வந்தா எவனோ வந்தா பார்த்துக்கலான்னு பார்த்தேன்
Give him a message. Patch you through. What am I, your fucking secretary now?
Jensen, I thought you were back on track.
I am. But I need you to run a name through iLink. Victor Marchenko. Got a feeling about this guy.
Fine. But remember, you're there for Rucker. If he's behind these attacks, everyone else will fall in line.
Breaker off பண்ணியப்போ ஸோ இங்கேருந்து கீழே குதிச்சா டி பள்ளமாக படுது பள்ளமாக இறங்கிக்கிறேன் நான் மேலே போவோம் அது இதுன்னு ரெஸ்பாண்ட் பண்ண மாட்டேங்குது.
Good evening. This is Talos Rucker. And it is time once again to share with you current events relating to the struggle for augmented rights. Our principal topic tonight is, unsurprisingly, the aftermath of the deplorable terrorist attack on the Rizika train station in Prague. Owing to the slanderous and inflammatory insinuations and outright lies being put forth by the media, the police presence in the Utulek complex has increased.
எப்போ மேலே போகிறது இப்போ
Reports have reached my ears of unlawful searches, arbitrary arrests, and brutal violence posing as interrogation.
Okay, we can't grab that, so
it is understandable that emotions should be running high, but there is absolutely no excuse for abusing innocent. We demand that the members of the state police force and their civil commanders curtail their current behavior and begin comporting themselves in a fair and honorable fashion.
industrial level attack.
To the citizens of Utulek, I strongly advocates the same restraint. Remember, no wrong is ever addressed with more anger and aggression. Be courteous to the police. Cooperate. If you witness or personally experience abuse, do not escalate. Report all violations to ARC, and those responsible will answer for their crimes once the current crisis has passed. My friends, I know this news has been neither uplifting nor positive. But in spite of that, I urge you, please do not allow yourselves to get discouraged. The period of greatest darkness is quickly followed by the bright light of dawn. We will stay strong. We will resist it. If we remain united,
Oh my god,
we can withstand anything.
It
is understandable that emotions can be running high. But there is absolutely no excuse for refusing innocent people. We demand that the members of the state police force and their civil commanders curtail their current behavior and begin comporting themselves in a fair and honorable fashion. That can... Until tomorrow, remember that through patience, diligence, and remaining firm in your principles, we will see a brighter future. Thank you.
ஒரு வழியை ஈஸியாக வைக்க மாட்டானுங்க. you silly. போய் ஏறவும் முடியல. மேலேருந்து குதிச்சு அப்படி இங்கே வந்தேன்.